Professional wrestling comes home to Albuquerque. Duke City Championship Wrestling brings you thrilling action like you've never seen before. Pulse pounding, hard hitting, adrenaline pumping. Taped live for television every month. Don't miss out on the excitement. Tickets on sale now at DCCWtickets.com. Duke City Championship Wrestling.
You guys got more energy in ya? You guys ready for 3 more matches? Are you guys ready for 3 more title matches?
My name is Matthew Robles, and I'm the Federal Director of Athletic Competition, overseeing all of sports entertainment activities. I am so happy to see all of you here at the birthday bash, and I love watching all of you with the party favors that I left on the chairs, because I put each and every one down my pants before the show.
That is horrible.
Well, that's the only way he's gonna get blown. Is if it's a
Now shut up and listen. Everybody is always looking for something great. Everybody's always looking for the next big thing. Everybody's looking for something.
These fans here at the Historic El Rey Theater not wanting to hear a word of it, Francisco.
Everybody is always looking for something great, but you know what? I brought with me the best something great. Jasmine St. Clair.
Jasmine St. Clair not very popular here.
Well, all of you are playing checkers.
Playing what?
Well, Matthew
Did he say
Robles,
checkers?
I suppose.
Well,
so.
all of you are playing checkers.
Checkers.
She's playing chess.
Playing
And
chess?
she's 3 moves ahead of all of you.
I mean, he did refer to her as secret
And Chelsea.
weapon earlier.
The secret weapon, Jasmine St. Clair.
She
Wait a minute.
does not chase a spotlight. She gets the spotlight. She becomes
see that?
the spotlight. And you know what?
She's certainly a
She
legend,
does
I'll tell you that.
Whatever
Yes,
it takes, whenever it takes to make things happen. And whatever it takes to make me happy.
Oh dear.
Wow. Party favors.
Poor dear.
And listen
Well,
to
that's
this.
repulsive. How the mighty have fallen if she's making him happy.
And listen to this. Jasmine St. Clair leaves no survivors. She only makes statements. And she's gonna make the biggest statement in professional wrestling history.
Wow. The biggest statement in professional wrestling history?
I mean, she's been, okay.
Jasmine St. Clair. Chelsea Dodson, I think a bit confused by what's going on. I'm not sure,
hey,
but
look at that.
they just left her behind.
And really, do you want to get on the wrong side of the right hand of Dodd?
I certainly would not.
The following five-way match is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the DCCW Route 66 Championship.
We've got a night of title matches ahead, fans. And next week, the same.
That is the absolute truth, Pollo. And before we go any further in this five-way match, we would like to say hello and welcome, everybody. This
Introducing first the challengers.
We'll give him a minute.
Weighing in at 315 pounds, it's time for the rise of Ronin.
This man is like a walking mana washer.
Yeah, he's a wrecking ball, Pollo.
Quite literally, it's like wrestling a refrigerator.
Indeed. And if you're just joining us, folks, this is the champion of managers, Pollo Del Mar. I am the Excellence of Elocution Dr. Fernando Gonzalez, and this is the third episode of DCCW / NWA New Mexico's Birthday Bash 3. And folks, you heard it earlier, it's all title matches from here on out, not the least of which is a five-way match for the Route 66 title.
Just last episode, we saw new NWA New Mexico Tag Team Champions crowned La Migra with Colonel Joe Kazana, the NWA Territory President, now holding those Chile Championships. Will we see a new Route 66 champion crowned tonight in this fatal five-way?
My goodness. Colonel Joe's holding those belts hostage, practically.
He's certainly stacking the deck by the book.
CBS got the recipe. Pennsylvania Avenue, no fans where the money be. White Rock Park Heights, Cherry Hill, where it connects to me. Rest in peace to Big Case on, so you know
Next, from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is cooler than cool, the Suntan Iceman, the best of the best of the best of the best, and your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler, Sidney Porter.
Okay, now, Pollo, you see the fact that Sidney Porter and Ronin are both members of For Sale. What do you think is going to happen if it comes down to just the two of them?
Well, it's every man for yourself in this kind of encounter, but I would think that Matthew Robles undoubtedly has a plan and has probably given marching orders. Whoa, it's the inaugural Duke City Championship Wrestling NWA New Mexico champion coming to the ring now.
Next, weighing in at 205 pounds, the man of enchantment, Thunder!
How is he allowed to carry that giant wrench to the ring?
Oh, my goodness. Well, the mighty Thunder, I suppose it's just in... Well, I haven't seen him utilize it in too many matches recently. I suppose he's just having it there as a countermeasure in case anybody tries to use a weapon against him.
Based on that spiffy jacket he's wearing, I see he ran right over from his other career as a maitre d'.
I I would have thought he stole it from Balak Vile.
It's certainly vile.
But you were absolutely correct in your assertion that the Mighty Thunder was our inaugural DCCW heavyweight champion, and he is looking to be a two-time champion, only this time the Route 66 champion, and we'll see if he's got what it takes tonight.
You know, I'm going to take it back. He looks rather dapper.
I do not disagree. I like the purple tights.
Oh my goodness. This young competitor could not be more popular if he tried, I don't think.
Nope, if the fans had their way, he'd just have the
And
title.
next, from San Rafael, New Mexico, weighing in at 220 pounds, the lowrider, Lonzo Romero.
And for who would the Route 66 title be more appropriate than a man who's been up and down the Mondo road, riding real low, Lonzo Romero. I'm sure he would love to have this prestigious title after so short a period of time here in NWA New Mexico, Pollo.
That is correct. Some months ago, he was promised a shot at the NWA World Television title. Did not get that, but what an opportunity he's being presented tonight. This match for the Route 66 title, and the fans are going wild for the lowrider, Lonzo Romero.
Indeed, you do not see many competitors challenge for both the NWA New Mexico heavyweight title one match, and the Route 66 title the next episode. But Lonzo Romero is a wrestler without precedent here in the Duke City.
You know, his intro graphics say on the come up, and he certainly is. This is a young man with a very large upside in Duke City Championship Wrestling, NWA New Mexico.
You said it. And let's see who our next competitor is. The final competitor, if you will.
Isn't it obvious who it is?
I suppose I couldn't hide it from you folks any longer. Here comes the Route 66 champion.
What in tarnation?
And finally, from Kearns, Utah, weighing in at 222 pounds, the man, the brand, the king of the lemonade stand, the zest of the best, the DCCW Route 66 champion, Manny
that Manny Lemons has draped that young child in those horrible boas. That child's gonna end up with scabies.
Oh my goodness, I seriously doubt that, boy.
I don't.
You see that the Route 66 champion is in a festive mood, accompanied to the ring by the young man known as Timmy Lemons. And they're both wearing hats, and they're in full flair. The champion is here to show up and show out, and boy, does that belt look good around his waist. Let's see if he can hang on to it at the end of the night.
This young fan actually has more panache, flair, and charisma than Manny Lemons ever could.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I am starting to warm to the fans here in Duke City Championship Wrestling, but this man threw citrus at me.
Oh my goodness.
I will not let it go until he apologizes.
Well, that may be longer in coming than one would think. Okay, it looks like the champion is, oh my gosh. Wait a minute, what?
With that hat on, Manny Lemons looks like a garden gnome.
And I mean, look at that thing. That is about as garish a hat as one could ever hope to wear.
And that is on top of all the other garishness that's going on with Manny Lemons.
Oh, wait a minute.
He looks like a Keebler elf.
Yeah, I suppose it would be the jaunty angle at which he's wearing that conical hat, Pollo. All right, okay, well, establishing here the fact that Manny and Thunder, well, I mean, they've teamed together, so it only makes sense that
they indeed have, but, you know, I can't help but think that Lonzo Romero is the odd man out. Look at this.
It certainly would seem to be the case, Pollo, but he's also the one who's got what appears to be most of the crowd on his side. Oh, my goodness.
And I would say a great deal of momentum coming into this match. We've got in the ring the three fanfare.
Oh my gosh. Wow, Sidney Porter pulling Thunder out, Ronin pulling Manny out, and they are just going to town on these fan favorites, Pollo.
Lonzo Romero's like, just beat him up, I don't care.
I mean, hey.
I would celebrate. Look, he's just maybe posing for some photos, a little selfie action, maybe some social media.
I can't blame him for this strategy.
I can't either.
Oh, wait a minute.
What is going on here is the four of them are battling on the outside.
Oh,
Lonzo to the top.
Oh my gosh! Enormous flying back elbow from Lonzo Romero right into the crowd of his opponents. Oh, and he's letting them know who the lowrider is. Wow.
Lonzo Romero with this entire fan base here at the Historic El Rey Theater behind him.
Oh man, trading hands with the street fighter that is Sidney Porter, and I don't know if he wants to be the one that you want to let hands go with.
Sidney Porter, fireman's carry.
Getting Lonzo up. Oh! And that will, oh my goodness.
A Samoan drop crashing to the floor, which I felt reverberate underneath my chair.
Indeed, and in full flower is a representative of For Sale. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow, you heard that chop from Thunder across the huge chest of Ronin, and returned in kind. Wow.
Manny Lemons, Sidney Porter going at it on the outside. Lonzo Romero back in the ring.
Ooh. The action doesn't get much hotter than this. Wow.
It's utter chaos. But I'm assuming in a five-way match like this, there might not be a disqualification or a count-out factor.
I suppose not. Wow.
I don't know exactly. Oh.
Big boot to the mush from Thunder. And he's working over Lonzo in the corner. Sidney Porter staggering around the outside, putting the boots to somebody. I'm going to assume it's Manny Lemons, throwing up the For Sale sign.
Do we know if this is one fall to a finish or is it an elimination?
I believe it is actually a one fall to a finish. Whoever gets the deciding pinfall or submission will be the new champion, Pollo.
Manny Lemons then in grave danger on the outside. This could be an end to this match, and Manny Lemons wouldn't even be in the ring.
Wait a minute. Okay. Lonzo reversing the Thunder's pinfall attempt, rolling him up in kind. Now taking fists to the side of the head from the big, bad Sidney Porter.
Porter whipping Lonzo Romero across.
Oh, man. Choke into a spine buster, and you know he has to be hurting after that one.
Manny Lemons realizing that his title could have been slipping away from him, jumping in there to break it up. Quite wise by the Route 66 champion.
Indeed, and you see that Manny Lemons, for being such a colorful character, is definitely a man possessed of no small amount of ring awareness.
I'm not going to take anything away from Manny Lemons' in-ring capacity. Very skilled, very talented, collecting championships everywhere he goes, it seems. But the man threw a citrus at me.
And yes, and I suppose one could take that personally.
I certainly did.
And Sidney Porter, big suplex on the mighty Thunder, bouncing right off of the canvas. Wow.
Thunder down for the count. Only a 2 count, though.
Oof. Boy, and Ref Kyle must have his hands full because we have literally never had a 5-way match here in the history of Deuce City Championship Wrestling.
Nothing beats a good 5-way.
So,
Sidney Porter inside the ring, choking that boot across the throat of Thunder.
oh man, and you see just, oh, it looked like he was almost turning blue, Pollo.
Now we've got Ronin and Sidney Porter in the ring.
And the former champion is in a whole lot of trouble right now.
Listen to this crowd coming alive as Lonzo Romero making his way back to his feet and back into the ring.
Oh man, okay, and you see if there's anything you can say about the lowrider, he's not afraid of a fight. Oh my goodness, but perhaps he should be a little cautious about the right arm of Ronin.
I think he should have been. And goodbye, Lonzo. Oh, wait, maybe not.
Okay, managing to stop himself. Sidney Porter joining him on the outside. Is he going for it? Oh,
DDT on the apron. Oh, that DDT on the apron just sent Lonzo Romero ass over teeth onto the outside.
That may have shortened his career. Did you see the velocity?
Certainly shortened his height.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Spiked on his head. And now Manny Lemons backing Sidney Porter out against one ring post and sending him head first into the other.
Oh my gosh, and it's not the first time we've seen some of our competitors just going head first in with
Is Manny Lemons telling that kid to kick him?
Oh my gosh.
Lemons using that child as a weapon.
Hey, I predicted it.
And they think drag queens are a threat to children.
Oh my goodness. Well, drag queens may never be a threat to children, but wrestlers,
Move on.
Okay, fine. But
Ronin nearly got the 3 count on Thunder there. And if it hadn't been for Manny Lemons, we might have seen a 300-pound brand new Route 66 champion taking that gold back to Matthew Robles.
Oh man, For Sale would have to buy a belt extender for him.
That's at a minimum. A belt extender for the career shortener.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe we could get Mr. Ruda to make a replica and we could just fit both of them around his waist.
That's entirely plausible.
Okay, well, as you see here, Manny Lemons going to town on Sidney Porter, slamming into the turnbuckle. The Mighty Thunder downing Ronin, and what do we have setting up here? And where did Lonzo go in all of this?
Lonzo was DDT'd on the apron, remember?
Oh my gosh, well, I mean, hey, can you blame me? The action is going so fast.
A mile a minute down Route 66, if you will.
Seriously.
Manny Lemons back elbow sending Sidney Porter to the mat. Lonzo Romero nearly beheading the 5x5 in the 505.
Oh my gosh, and Thunder coming up to the top rope. Is he gonna go for the bolt elbow? Man, hitting it right square in the chest.
Manny Lemons isn't careful, this one's no.
Wow.
I sold Ronin a bit short.
Wow, indeed. You do not see many people kick out of that top rope elbow drop.
I certainly didn't expect it. But Ronin is built differently. Oh my gosh.
Wow, big boot from Lonzo, sending Thunder to the canvas, sending Manny Lemons to the outside. Oh man, twisting neck breaker on the former champion, but here comes Ronin.
Ronin just snatched him up. Spinning Uranagi.
Wow. Okay, and he calls out the uprising, and the uprising may be the downfall of Lonzo Romero.
Covering and Manny Lemons in before Ref Kyle can even count to 1, because Manny Lemons understands that usually spells the end for most competitors.
Oh man, bringing him up with Sidney Porter for the Samoan drop. Wow. Knee-assisted face buster from Thunder.
The lemon drop.
And that will be all she wrote, folks. I have not seen anybody.
No,
kick out
Porter
of the
rolling to the outside, a veteran move, get out of the ring so you cannot be pinned.
Smart move by Sidney Porter. Whoa, Lonzo running in, getting a scissors sweep from Manny Lemons. Oh my goodness, and what's he going for here?
It's a double submission.
Wow, he's got that double armbar. Wait a minute. Okay, and Thunder and Manny Lemons. Did we have a new champion? Or did the champion retain?
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
Here is your winner and new DCCW Route 66 champion,
Manny Lemons beside himself.
Manny Lemons yanking the belt out of Thunder's grasp. What's going on?
It's sour grapes from Lemons. What's going on?
Wow, folks.
He's saying that Lonzo Romero tapped first, and honestly, I saw Lonzo Romero tap. I did not see Ronin tap.
I could have sworn Ronin tapped first.
Undoubtedly, you are mistaken as usual.
Well, we will see, because it looks like the referee has decided, and I suppose his decision is final. All right, okay. Manny Lemons and Thunder not letting hard feelings come between them. And folks, we have a new Route 66 champion, and his name is Thunder. He is the first double crown champion in DCCW history.
The audience is getting behind Thunder, but I think that they're a little bit disheartened that their true favorite in that match, Lonzo Romero, did not walk out with the gold.
Indeed, but you know what? He's a dynamic young competitor. He's got a whole huge career ahead of him, Pollo, and I think we'll be seeing him contending for a title sooner than later.
And we are still not done with the title fights.
No, indeed we are not, because after this, folks, you are going to want to take a seat, get comfy, because this is going to be one of the biggest matches in DCCW history. And NWA New Mexico, folks, we bring it to you like nobody else.
Luna Vice here again. Now, there's been a new name floating around. Making his NWA New Mexico debut, here we have Mike Mondo. Welcome, everybody.
A new name floating around? Are you kidding me? Do you know who I am? I'm the star of the show. I'm the NWA National Heavyweight Champion. But you got some information correct. Because you see, I'm making my NWA New Mexico Duke City Championship Wrestling debut here tonight. And who do they got pitting me against? A guy by the name of Bozo Hank. A homeless guy. A bum. To me, he's a freak. And you know me, I hate freaks. But you know, the people love you here, Bozo. They adore you. Well, tonight, I'm going to ruin the birthday celebration because you see, you're stepping in the ring with the human gut-checking machine, the man that shows no rest, shows no mercy. And Bozo, tonight, I'm going to show you no fear. I'm walking in the national champion, and I'm walking out the NWA national champion because it's my time. It's Mondo time. Get ready. It's gut check time.
We got 2 more to go, guys. They're big ones. Let's get it started.
Also, at this point, I would like to name drop the fact that I have been friends with the Great Khali's personal interpreter, Manish Goyal, for over 20 years. Shout out, Manish.
Poor Manish really slumming it with you.
does Hobo Hank have a tall order in front of him, folks. And we've been joined in the broadcast booth by the one and only lone professional promoter, Fred Slow. Welcome back, Fred.
My best friend wrestles. I got one dead microphone. When my best friend wrestles, I wrestle with him. Well, at least on commentary.
Fair.
Look at this man.
The human gut check machine. Wow. Is he ever an impressive physical specimen?
This man has been explosive in the National Wrestling Alliance.
You beat up Smalls.
This man has been nothing short of dominant since capturing the NWA National Heavyweight Championship. The human gut check machine himself, representing the Federation of Champions and the Wrestling Machines. It is Mike Mondo.
But he hangs out with Aaron Stevens.
Impeccable taste.
I hate when he does that.
Wow. Goodness gracious.
Look at the physique.
I mean, he's a colossus. There is no denying that. Wow.
With that belt on, he looks like the 51st state.
You said it. Goodness gracious.
Mike Mondo and Ronin have something in common. They're both as wide as they are tall, but built entirely different.
Wow. Yes, entirely different centers of gravity, you might say.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the NWA National Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from the alley behind the Frontier Restaurant. Weighing in at 234 pounds, Hobo Hank.
He's my hero.
Just listen to that roar for the hometown hero. Champion can't believe what he's hearing.
And his
The
opponent
champion.
from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the NWA National Heavyweight Champion, the human gut-checking machine, Mike Mondo.
The fans don't have to like him. Mike Mondo, at the height of his career, such a veteran.
I mean, he commands respect, Pollo.
Consider me a fan. I don't like him.
And to my understanding, I can't disagree with him. Hobo Hank looks like a human urine stain.
Oh, come on.
He does. He looks like a motel mattress.
You're in trouble if you say that again.
Okay. All right, referee Francisco holding the belt high so you folks can see exactly how large a prize is at stake right now, folks. Wow.
That NWA national title with a history extending back all the way to 1980 when the international heartthrob Austin Idol became the first ever national champion. Can Hobo Hank etch his name in the annals of history tonight here at the Historic El Rey Theater in downtown Albuquerque?
Great question, Pollo, because we've seen him come close to winning some very, very prestigious gold before.
Well, and these two competitors, they're accustomed to mutual opponents, both having wrestled Brian Idol, both having wrestled Gags the Gimp, both having wrestled some of the top competition in the world, including Silas Mason.
Yes, indeed, Fred.
You might have seen it recently. The Wrestling Machines faring extraordinarily well in the 2026 NWA Crockett Cup, airing on NWA Power on Comet. Check your local listings.
That's right, boyo, because boy, if you want to see more of the fantastic action you've seen here for NWA New Mexico Duke City Championship Wrestling, you'll see a whole lot of our talent on NWA Power. Okay, the challenger shooting the champion off the rope, taking a shoulder block, he's down, and the champion's doing push-ups. Wow.
You don't get a physique like that by not working out at any opportunity.
This is true.
More like jerk check time.
Wow.
This audience here
Is aware.
Having no
I would
respect.
think that they're more than just a little bit jealous of the incredible physique of one Mike Mondo.
Oh, man. And
I hope that once Mondo is done taking care of Hobo Hank, he just exits the Historic El Rey Theater, because if he's going to go around checking guts, I've seen too many of them in this audience.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Beer guts, just like on Hobo Hank.
Gotta have guts to fight my Mondo.
Yeah. You
That
said
is
it,
true.
Yeah. Because, I mean, honestly, you stand across the ring from somebody as impressively built as Mike Mondo.
And world traveled.
Indeed.
What I do hope, for Mondo's sake, is that he does not underestimate Hobo Hank. Certainly the man is not that impressive to look at, but his in-ring acumen and the electric support of this audience, oh my God, makes him a true threat in every match.
Planting the champion head first into the mat. Oh,
No.
And folks,
You
you've
wouldn't
seen this
dare.
on NWA TV before.
You wouldn't dare. Mondo avoiding catastrophe at the last moment, rolling to the outside. Good on you, Mondo.
I hate Mike Mondo.
And that's obvious. Your vitriol is apparent. I spoke to Mike Mondo before the show, and he said he wasn't too thrilled to be drawn here to Albuquerque.
I believe he flew.
Oh no! Oh, my goodness! And
How dare you? Mike Mondo does not consume alcohol, you booze hound.
My goodness, getting a face full of stinging beer right in the eyes from Hobo Hank, and the champion is reeling.
Dasucky's more like Dasucky.
Wow. Oh.
I have it on good authority that the only reason that Mike Mondo even came here is to 12-step Hobo Hank.
Hobo Hank showing that Illuma can win this one.
Oh boy,
Oh, my
you
God.
see the fact that the challenger came to fight tonight. A right hand to the head of the champion, stopped cold with a knee to the midsection from Mike Mondo.
I'll tell you, I will give credit to Mike Mondo doing as a national champion should, traveling the territories the way he has, participating in Fight the World, participating in the god-awful Joe Kazana promotions, and now coming all the way here to Duke City Championship Wrestling and putting that title on the line. A fighting champion is, but a fighting champion can lose, and Hobo Hank is going to be the man that makes him.
Why is Ref Minion stopping the 10 count? Mike Mondo should have won by count out.
Okay, well, it looks like he was just hurled bodily into the ring by Hobo Hank.
It was awesome.
Challenger is about, whoa, hey, putting his hands on the ref.
I believe he kicked the ropes when Hobo Hank was over the ropes, and Mike Mondo cheats.
Oh, man, and then a flying
You're
forearm.
clearly biased, Fred
Back
Slow.
of the head, kick to the ribs. Challenger's in trouble right now. Huge stomp to the middle of the chest, and another. My goodness.
Showing a lot of spirit.
grinding it in. The champion wrestling like he's got something to prove to the crowd tonight, folks. Whoa.
The champion does have something to prove to the crowd. That he is, bar none, among the absolute best in the world.
He looks like a geek Adonis. This is cheating. He's a cheater.
He has a 5 count, Fred Slow.
No one puts turquoise around their neck like that.
It is not cheating until the ref has passed the 5 count. Then it's a disqualification because you've actually broken the rules.
All right, wow. Oh, huge knee driven into the midsection of Hobo Hank. Fired off the rope. Huge kick puts him
Big
down.
Claymore by Mondo.
Luckily, Hobo Hank's the toughest guy to ever lift. Kicks out of 2.
Goodness, we've seen him take some incredible amounts of punishment, Fred. And it looks like the national heavyweight champion aims to take him even further if possible.
And he's given a lot of punishment, too. He's like really strong.
It's
That
obvious
certainly
that
is.
Hobo Hank can take punishment. Life has clearly beat him down.
Well, there's that. You know, he lives in an alley, Pollo. I mean,
Yes, he does.
Where do you
Which
think-
I personally think disqualifies him from even owning or winning an NWA recognized title
Where do you think he kept the heavyweight title?
under the dumpster
Oh my goodness.
for safekeeping. Mike Mondo stalking his prey.
Indeed he is, getting in close, letting Hobo Hank know what he thinks of him.
Mondo berating him, recognizing that this is as mental as it is physical.
he's a real jerk.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Clubbing blows to the chest, and now that massive bicep and forearm wrapped around the neck of Hobo Hank, just wrenching the life out of this individual.
All right.
Your local hero, if you will.
And I mean, you know, for a chin lock, as long as it's not under the chin, turning into a choke, everything is kosher here. But you know, having arms like Mike Mondo's wrapped around your face like that has to be the worst.
It's like an anaconda wrapped around your neck, choking the life out of you, slowing the blood flow to the brain.
And for this anaconda, you don't want none. Oh man. And
Hobo
just
Hank is fading.
Wow, you see that dropping to one knee. His arms
It doesn't help that his blood alcohol level was 2.0 when he went into the match.
Yeah, then he might not even notice.
He was already in a blackout, and now he's blacking out.
Oh my goodness. Referee Francisco saying, is this gonna do it?
If his arm drops once more, it is over.
It is all of, no!
Oh!
Okay, all
Hobo
right.
Hank is still in it. He's still in this one.
There is a spark of fight left. Will Hobo Hank be able to fan this into a flame?
You can do it, Hobo Hank.
Listen to this crowd! Oh! Huge enziguri rocking the head of the national heavyweight champion.
Glancing off the top of the chrome dome of Mike Mondo. I don't think that Hobo Hank actually got all of that because Mike Mondo, such a little bit, let's say, vertically challenged. Hobo Hank actually got higher than he needed to. Would have loved to have connected with the ear, but connected with the top of Mondo's head instead. But it was enough to break the hold and free himself from this national championship threat.
Champion trying again with another right. Countered. Hobo Hank firing back.
Come on,
Getting
Mondo.
the champion into the corner. He's going for the full mount. He's going to be raining punches.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How is it the ref minions only got into 3, but the audience got to 10?
Oh, man. The champion is down. He looks like his forehead may be dented from those knuckles.
No, absolutely not. Not Pity City.
Struggling to his feet, and we've seen this carry Hobo Hank to... Oh, it's carried him to victory so many times, and it may be the sour smell of defeat for the national champion.
Oh my God.
Hobo Hank overpowering Mike Mondo with
Just by stench alone.
I was gonna say with strength and with possible scent.
There's no pit stopping Hobo Hank. Side Russian leg sweep.
Oh,
He
man.
goes for the pin.
That may do it, folks.
It's over.
Okay.
Mondo, can you imagine having to gasp for breath, gasping for air with the foul, disgusting stench of Hobo Hank clinging to your face?
Well, you see here, he's trying to get the miasma from his face. Hobo Hank positioned and waiting. He wants to take the champion for a ride, and it may be to the loser's circle.
Oh my, the strength of Mike Mondo, able to toss Hobo Hank off, averting that tornado DDT that we've seen bring Hobo Hank victory so many times.
I think he landed on his homeless belly.
Oh man, not his homeless belly, Fred.
Mondo on the top rope.
Oh! And that is all
my
steel.
God.
Oh,
Poor Mondo's poor gooch.
Yeah, he's suffering gooch trauma right now.
It's nearing the end here.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, it tain't funny when you say that, Fred Slow. Stop it.
Okay, champion and challenger exchange. Wait, what is happening here?
Oh, the challenger is in the choke.
Perhaps Mike Mondo's overly flexed glutes were able to save him. Sunset flip bomb. It's over.
Wow.
Here is your winner,
It was an
and still
absolutely enormous struggle.
NWA National Heavyweight Champion, Mike Mondo.
Well, that ended up being pretty good.
Mike Mondo flew cross country and refuses to go home any lighter. He just crushed the dreams of one Hobo Hank and retains the NWA National Heavyweight title.
I hate that Hobo Hank was beaten up by Mike Mondo, and I hate that Mike Mondo beat up my friend.
Indeed, but man,
Look at that man in the ring, holding your NWA National title aloft. He's joined the likes of Dusty Rhodes, Tully Blanchard, Austin Idol, and more recently, people like Trevor Murdoch, Chris Adonis, the Thrill Billy, Silas Mason, EC3, and now your reigning NWA National Heavyweight Champion, the Human Gut Check Machine, the Federation of Champions' own Mike Mondo.
I hate him.
well, you can't say that it wasn't a hard-fought victory for the
It
National
was
Heavyweight
indeed.
Champion. Wow.
I will give Hobo Hank that. He gave it all he had to give. And last I checked, that was about 63 cents that he collected along a freeway exit.
I believe he also got 2 McChickens, and they gave him several Dos Equis.
Wow. And folks, if you liked what you saw right now, you are about to see
On our next episode, a battle for the Duke City Championship Wrestling Heavyweight title.
That's right. As so succinctly put by the champion of managers, Pollo Del Mar, for
Who's ready to
the
see if they won the
professional
raffle?
promoter, Fred Slow, and myself,
You guys
Dr.
got your
Fernando
tickets
Gonzalez.
ready?
We will see you on the next episode, folks. Thanks for watching.